Hello, Earthlings, and others. So, we are at the end of this chapter on magic. It's just the basics, and although I want to show you a whole bunch of stuff in books and use that as reference to show you how to perform magic yourself, I have been running into a lot of issues. However, as long as I'm not sharing any specific material and I'm just referencing the book, right? So there's a lot of books out there by like Hargrove. The Gallery of Magic is my specific choice when it comes to anybody who's just starting magic, and then you have people like Rose Manning. There's just a plethora of books out there. I have a grimoire on New Age basics with botanical types of magic. So whatever it is that suits your personality the best and is easier for you to kind of consume and see what works best for you, I would recommend wholeheartedly that you use those books that work for you, right? So, and at the end of this chapter, I would just like to say that there is a world imbued with ours, right? So, and even in our plane of existence as third dimensional or 3D creatures, it can be difficult to ascertain where specific types of people, astral spirits, or just regular spirits, or whatever kind of troubles, may come our way. And magic can help us not only rectify certain situations, but it can also help us magic can help us prevent those situations from even happening in the first place. So bearing that in mind, there is a tantamount of just unprecedented situations that could come to pass if we aren't careful. If we are, for example, working in a hospital, you are more likely to bring home spirits and entities from people who pass away because maybe you're overworked or overstressed. You work in a graveyard, same thing, right? It depends on our energy, how we protect it by making healthy choices, eating right, drinking lots of water, and being a hypocrite right now, but doing all the things that we know we should be doing that is good for our body because it's also good for us spiritually, and it keeps us, or it makes us less likely to be at the hands of a person or a spirit that would like to harm us. And as an example, it could be an abusive family member, brother, sister, mom, dad is pretty common, stepmother, cousin, the list goes on and on. And then you go to school and you have bullies and you have best friends, and then there's gossip, and there is magic for every situation, but there is a fine line between magic and being delusional. So being educated as far as physics goes, as far as science goes, you don't have to know a whole bunch of math, but there is sacred geometry if you're into that. And knowing about nature, knowing of nature can really, truly help you become a better magician. There are a lot of people who have said it in the past. It's also a great way to live, constantly learning, constantly educating yourself, because the man or woman or anywhere in between who states that they know everything closes themselves off from knowing anything new, and they truly don't know anything, and then vice versa, right? So just be safe out there. There's different types of hierarchies out there with Luciferianism, with Satanism, with cults, okay? And just there's a lot of just different things that we can end up walking into. Even a abusive relationship, which is pretty common these days as well. So magic can't always give you everything that you want. You may be limited in the knowledge that you have at the time to get what you want from a situation using magic. But there are always answers to every question. There is always a way out of a situation. There's always a way forward, no matter the cost. So, I don't have anything else. Little candle here is fighting for its life. I do love this candle. Let's see. Did we cover all the basics, right? Yeah. I think so. Yeah. I haven't made up my mind on what the next chapter is going to be. We'll be learning about something interesting, because I know protection magic can be kind of boring, but now that you know the fundamentals of having a shield and a sword, when walking into this kind of knowledge, it kind of opens you up. And in my experience, once you know some of this stuff, you have a responsibility to yourself to protect yourself, because it's almost as if your angels are like, all right, he knows, or she knows, or they know, right? And then they just kind of leave it up to you, although they are willing to help you in front of a moving car, but you know what I'm trying to say. So, I think that's it for this video, for this week, lovelies. I will see you all, or well, I guess you'll see me next week, or perhaps sooner than that, right? All right, bye.